Welcome to this potential video comparison between the old Fred world and the new Fred world. Post Java update / post Witherstorm aftermath, I guess? I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna check out what they look like and do a fat comparison, okay? So I have the regular Minecraft, and then I have the new server side by side, so we can check it out. Alright, so this, ladies and gentlemen, is old Fred world. Alright, we are in the regular house. Okay, looks very nice, got an outside patio and everything, but you're like, oh, this looks fine. And this is post. Behold, we're on the right side of the house, so looks a lot more. We gotta go to the other side. Hold on. So this is my room. So normally this would, I guess, we would technically be. It's on this side, technically speaking. Going outside, we got this super cool. Oh, by the way, I just want to say before you guys say, "Wow, Fred Mister, you're so good at building." I didn't build any of this. So it's got a wood. Everything's got like a wood kind of like aesthetic to it. Over here, it's all stone, very industrialized. All right, so we're gonna go downstairs, and this is what the first floor looks like. It's very empty. There used to be a, so this used to be where library was, and then Heinrich blew it up. Our little buddy survived, but you know, they didn't survive. I think after the 7th explosion, so yeah. Either way, they would have gotten atomized during the Java port. And this used to be the storage area. It's all got stolen, but it's whatever. Alright, now let's check the other one. Sorry, some good artwork. And these beams with lights going through it. I'll show you guys what they are in a bit. Going through the door, down the stairs, and you'll see the entire first floor is completely renovated, okay? These right here are beacons that we got after defeating the Witherstorm and collecting components. And then we have places to build, some doohickeys, a boat for some reason, and a little cozy Creator and James crib for Creator, the mod, and his buddy James. Very quaint. And then a little itty bitty. Is that thing alive? Hello? Oh god. What the fuck? Is this what he sees all day? Bro just sees nothing but green. So yeah, obviously there's a lot more going on in that place, okay? So we're gonna go out. Oh yeah, and then of course we have our Ender Dragon egg, which is also oh, there it is. I think. Is that the Ender Dragon egg? Yeah, okay, that's the Ender Dragon egg. It looks different because of the shaders. Oh, and also the storage room has been turned into a portal room for the Ender. And there's also a little cot for a guest bedroom, also for inside gamers. Now, this side right here, basically tear it all down. And it's been extended, all right? So it can have a very, very nice looking, very aesthetically pleasing ether portal room. It's very nice, very, very nice. Got grass, vines, and all that good shite. It's very cool, very, very cool. And there's also a downstairs. So again, unlike the previous Fred house, there is no downstairs. All there is below us is just a thing of bedrock. Which, by the way, you should probably make sure there's still a layer of bedrock, just in case. The layer of bedrock is still under the house, right? Alright, so anyways, there's downstairs. Most of this actually wasn't even dug out. This was what was just left over after the Witherstorm just ate everything. This is where we stored some parts for the Wither. Because we had to defeat like 3 of them. Is there anything in here? Nope. So don't worry about that. And this, of course, goes to the mines for when you want to do some mining. Unfortunately, most of this has been mined out, but you know, it's whatevs. At least it looks cool. And of course, this is for Marco's Mines, the haunted mines of the Fred Realm server. After we accidentally discovered it a week or two before Halloween. And yes, I did my britches. Not to self-bleep that out. That is pretty much, to my knowledge, the full extent of the inside interior of the Fred house. If there's been anything else that's been added, I wouldn't know. Of course, you got the very, very cool fireplace slash trash can, and then the outside was the funny. There's also the outside in the other Fred house. Let's go over here. Bam. Look at that. Same interior and everything. Different material though. Yeah, not much survived on the Fred world. Or in the Rad Realm world, where everybody was like around. So going outside, you have a really cool farming area with a red gate, meant so people won't be able to go inside and blow the house up again. And sheep and chickens. Yes, they've also been blown up multiple times. Some areas for bamboos and sugar canes and all that good jazz. And of course, got the entrance to the haunted mines and our super cool, super long railway system. Very nice, very nice. Now, we're gonna go to the new Fred world. Look at that. All of that just gone. There was still a certain, like a couple blocks left over from the railway system after the Wither Storm ate everything, so we were able to kind of like guesstimate where it was all going. But yeah, he pretty much ate everything. Only, like I said, only a couple of the actual blocks besides the layer of bedrock survived. This is pretty much the only crop that survived. Well, this and that little trapdoor. I think we can probably like guesstimate where that is. Yeah, it's right. It's that one right there. I like how you can spot it immediately. So this, and are pretty much the only thing that survived out of the farm. Everything else was pretty much eaten. Very unfortunate. It looks a little bit spookier because everyone decided to use like bits and pieces from the Wither Storm after the thing died. Now the Wither Storm, when you kill him, he leaves a lot of his like entrails left over, so we pretty much built around that. And by we, I mean everyone else but me, because I cannot build for I build a little bit, only a little bit, but I'm usually like not on Minecraft as much as my viewers, which I'm very glad that they play so much on my server, because it makes me feel good inside that my fucking $40 a month server is being used extensively, you know what I mean? And when people get bored, guess what? I just add more stuff to it. It's a win-win scenario. The only thing that suffers is the amount of is the RAM being used to 100% at all times. Going around the Java server, you will obviously notice that most of the ground has been removed because, again, the Wither Storm ate everything. So our way around that is we pretty much kind of artificially added dirt around places here and there. There's still some blotches here and there left over, but that big area right there is all artificial. We added that ourselves. Of course, there's paths that we've added. There's a small town that goes over yonder. You'll see that beam over there. Actually, hold on. Why is there a beam over there? But there's a small town over there that Creator and his friend built. And there's a pathway that goes this way to where Mod Town used to be, and over there is where there was a Wither Arena at that we used. So, going up on the old Fred world, there is the Fred Town remnants, which was again blown up multiple times over, so we kind of just gave up. But a little bit down, especially using the railway system. You will go to Mod Town, which was pretty much the kind of new base of operations that was used by most of the players on the Fred Red Realm. Very beautiful town, made by multiple people. A lot of good engineering was used in the designs. I, of course, implemented nothing. I didn't have any input in this because because I have zero imagination when it comes to building stuff. But the mod town is probably one of my favorite, definitely one of my favorite parts about the Rad Realm. It's made by multiple people. Sure, it got blown up several times over, but at the end of the day, everyone lived in harmony. There's even this giant glass panel to make sure they don't get swooped away by those weird bat things. A block of TNT to commemorate those who lost their lives during the bombing of Heinrich. You have areas where people keep their houses at. Don't mind that. I probably gotta block that that sign out. You have PP Man's house, which didn't really have that much in it. Again, sugar canes. Several maps to show where everything is. Very beautiful, I might add. You have a communal smelting room. You, of course, have Heinrich's residence. And we even have a memorial of the first bombing. You have to go around a little bit. There we go. Which will show ground zero of basically what everything looked like during the first attack. Little watchtower. This was really cool. Different countries of users who have actually been here. I always thought that was awesome. Shows how cool we are as a community. There's multiple people living in multiple countries and shite. We got a dude in France who was born in Belgium or some shit like that. You got a fucking Ukrainian acting German. You got a Filipino living in America because he thought memes were hella funny, so he moved over here. This, of course, is my house. It's very quaint, very snazzy. Of course, again, I didn't build it. It was built by our resident shit-posting meme lord, No Maidens. And this one, I forgot who lived here. I think this is J-Rock's house. Yep, that's J-Rock's house. I can read that from far away. Some areas for sheep, a hole, don't worry about that. Automated gates that don't work because of the mechanics work differently from Bedrock and Java. This was kind of like a army outpost meant for war games. General James Army Camp. Yes, we'll show the CBT room, don't worry about it. This was made by No Maidens. It was a giant tree. I believe he tried doing a community event where people would build presents of what they wanted for Christmas. Very cool. Again, it's one of those community things I thought was like awesome. Like I didn't even plan any of that, but my community was doing that. So it's cool. It's cool to see that my community, while small, kind of like thrives off each other. I hope. And of course, our super awesome beacon that again I didn't build or helped out in any way or form because I'm just that lazy. And of course, we have the infamous No Maiden house. All right. So the interior, you notice, looks very bland, almost like a basically its own precinct, like a police precinct, which was the entrance somewhere. So here, there we go, and a giant hole. Let's go in this hole. And behold, the secret underground layer that is No Maiden's house. Completely caked, or completely lined with crystals. A little dog house area, very snazzy. The interior is very cool, very nice. Of course, have his armory. There used to be a bunch of stuff here, but again, the Java transition deleted everything. Alfred, what are you doing here? And of course, this is No Maiden's super secret armory, complete with a library. All No Maiden's stuff, super cool, super nice. And his own personal portal. Now, why am I showing you guys this stuff instead of doing a side-by-side? Well, it's because, unfortunately, Mod Town did not survive. At all. At all. It was gone. So we're gonna go over to the blast site of Mod Town. Behold, Mod Town. It's all gone! All of it is gone. We'll even do like a side-by-side of it. So this is where the railway system was for Mod Town. Luckily, our prestigious engineers over at Fred Mister and Company rebuilt places to mark where everything used to be at. And by engineers, I mean Nomads and Creator, mainly Creator. So this is basically the area where Mod Town used to exist. Nothing survived. Nothing. All this spire and other stuff, it was nothing over there. Basically all of it was water. We did rebuild it a little bit just to show you where everything was. And by we, I mean Creator. He even used exact coordinates to show you where everything was. That's where the cafe was. So if we go all the way up. Okay, so this is the cafe. Right here. Super quaint, super schwanky, made by No Maidens. Then we're gonna alt tab. Bam! Nothing. Absolutely insane work. And pretty much the only thing that survived from Mod Town was No Maiden's lair. And that's because he built all the way down to bedrock, apparently. So again, No Maiden's lair survived. Only bits and pieces of the rocks just fell on the ground. But yeah, the Wither could not penetrate. Oh, that is crazy to look at. That is like eldritch knowledge right there. You can almost hear the wails of yore. The suffering of men. Countless. Endless. Crazy dog. Anyways. Bro's just chilling. So, most of it's the same that you've seen before. Oh god. Bro's praying to a waifu. But yeah, most of his stuff survived, and he even made new areas. What are these blocks from? I don't know. Probably the ether. Either the ether or the misty forest, whatever it's called. He even upgraded or I guess Creator did. He upgraded the way to get back up. Used to be water plus whatever the water stuff was that makes you go all the way up. And of course, the beacon, which was rebuilt in the exact location that the old beacon was placed, which is right there. Very nice. Very, very nice. The OG beacon. But yeah, man. This is all that's left from the attack, from the battle against the Wither Storm. Nothing. The lush lands and forest gone. Nothing but ocean. It really is absolutely crazy to see. And those beams you can pretty much see anywhere. You can't see this beacon after a while, but that just stays there forever. So. It's kind of like a really good way to see where you're at. Okay, so there's like one or two other areas that I can show you. We're gonna go to the Mother Base Alpha. You can either call it New Fred Town or Mother Base Alpha. It's up to you. But I usually called it Mother Base Alpha because I used it as kind of like a forward operating base. This was a couple of years back now. Jeez. We built a train system that would take literally 7 minutes to traverse by cart. New Fred Town. It was like both, I guess. Why did we do that? I think it was because we everyone kind of was getting bored, so I was like, all right, you know what? Let's just start fresh. And then we went to a new land to like build and explore. Again, this was post or this was pre-Java, Java. Oh, brief explanation. I like to give everything arcs, or make everything arcs to show the period in time. There we go. This is Mother Base Alpha, also known as New Fred Town. A very quaint area, not much to look at. There was a whole battleship, as featured in the Battle for Misterverse, when I blew up, personally blew up the Wither Storm with a bomb. It's very nice, very nice. And our cave system used to look a lot better, but then Heinrich blew it up. So you would go down here, and then just mine all the way out there. Of course, you got your farm over here, and then a little bit yonder is a villager town. Let's go bother these villagers like the ghost I am. Wait, who just boarded all their houses up, bro? That's kind of evil. Yeah, it's small but quiet, very quaint, with a very cool battleship made by No Maidens. I guess he didn't finish building it. Yeah, let's go see what it looks like now. Gone. All of it gone. Nothing left. Literally nothing. The new Fred Town was obliterated. The entire area surrounding New Fred Town is gone. Nothing but water and bedrock. As creator of the mod put it, it is now called the Waste because there's just nothing. If I check our very, very cool Discord, what does Full send me? There we go. If we check our maps as featured in our Discord server, you know, the Fred Mister Discord server, I'll leave a link below if you guys want to check it out. This is basically the surrounding map of Fred World. And if we go, oh, this is before, of course, in the Bedrock server, slash a little bit of the Java server before we introduce the Witherstorm. Multiple people hanging out and all that good jazz. It's kind of hard to see, but that is the line that goes to the other continent. And that's Mother Base Alpha / Fredtown. You can even see the battleship right there. That's pretty cool. That's usually that right there is Fredtown, Modtown, and then the area to take the train to go all the way over there. And now the after post Witherstorm. It's all gone. Just a giant hole, bro. Oh my god. We rebuilt the line, but there was nothing. There was basically nothing left of the train system. There were some blocks here and there, so we were able to find where to guide the and repair what was left, you know. But there wasn't much. We had to guesstimate a lot where everything was. This is where the Fred house is. Mod Town is right here. And it's basically it's pretty much a memorial. The only one who really hangs out there is No Maidens, because his house survived, of course, and he has everything there. But everyone is pretty much living around the remnants of the Fred house and the OG Fred town. So it's it's pretty interesting. Most people don't even have their own houses. They just have like basically cots in the Fred house, which also has you know, the most powerful artifacts in the realm right now. Yeah, you don't pay rent. I mean, you built the freaking house. I don't expect you to pay rent. Now, unless you guys want to pay rent, the way you can pay rent is by giving me a subscription to my Twitch channel and or my YouTube channel at Fredmus2000. Follow me. Yeah, so all this gray stuff you see right here is basically just rock, because the Witherstorm freaking ate all of it. He didn't get to bedrock around here. He almost did, but over here, this is all bedrock. It's absolutely insane. This is to a portal that we made to here. There used to be a nether portal that was in the house that people would stay at in the new Fred town or the Mother Base Alpha. But beyond that, it's just all gone, bro. Yeah, this is just all bedrock right here. So what happened was the Witherstorm just chilled out right here. Everyone was gone, so you didn't have. So normally the Wither Storm would go to the nearest person, or to the person that had the medallion. But when everyone was asleep, he was like just chilling in the server that stayed on 24/7. Oh, what's this? Why, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is a hole to the bottom of the universe. There's multiple areas in the Fred server, in the Fred Radrealm server, where there's just holes to nowhere. There was a bit of corruption left that happened during the Bedrock to Java transition, but it's whatever. I personally think it adds charm to the server. It goes on. It just goes on and keeps going on. That is tragic, man. Thankfully, he pretty much only chilled like here and nowhere else. Oh, but this is really this is an aesthetically pleasing like aftermath, if I say so myself. It definitely adds kind of like an originality to the server compared to other servers. You know, like, you guys know what I mean? Like, this is a server that has been through some shit, okay? None of that, oh, we're gonna restart the server after this, hee hee ha. Nah, this is some aftermath, bro. This is like some Galactus ate half the planet and you gotta live with it kind of stuff. Yeah, it has been through hell and back, and it shows that it's been abused. But because of the aftermaths being left over and not reset, it's cool to see the world kind of being rebuilt. You know what I mean? Like, if we go back to the Fred town, yeah, I'm pretty sure I already showed it, but it was kind of hard to see from the fog. But this is, again, this is what was left over. I don't think he went all the way to the Bedrock around OG Fred Town. I don't think he did. He went pretty fucking deep though. He almost did. Okay. No, there's definitely a good foot or two left. He definitely had a good ways to go until he got to the very bottom. So this place still has a good amount of resources. And there was definitely enough dirt left around to get some foliage back. Yeah. I mean, all three places did get destroyed. I'm gonna be real with you. Mod Town, Fred Town, and New Fred Town all got destroyed. It's just they got New Fred Town and Mod just got extra destroyed. You know what I mean? The only thing left from Fred Town was my house, and even then, only the layer, like the bottom layer of the house survived. Everything else is destroyed. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then he went into like a second stage boss mode where he grew like 4 more heads, and he started eating more stuff. Luckily, when he came back for more, he didn't chill around here. This is just from us fighting him. He stayed here, which was again where Mod Town was. Thankfully, again, he didn't get all the way down to Bedrock. He would have had to have a couple hours to get there, and that's what happened to New Fred Town. He chilled there for like 16 hours straight, just gobbling up whatever he wanted. And now we just have bits and pieces of him left over. And before you ask, yes, those are indeed flesh blocks. And a bit of sand blocks and dirt blocks and rock blocks and blocked blocks and just dead bodies. So we're like, yeah, let's turn it into a mural. And we even got some bits and pieces left, new bits and pieces from our new portals to our new locations, the Twilight Forest and the Aether. And of course for the new place, there's a new location, because Fred Town used to be behind the house. Now there's another location for another house over here. This is one of our newest players, Stabler Marmot, who pretty much 100% of the game. What the fuck are you doing here? This is his spoils of war. Very quaint. All his trophies, that's right, he even killed a cow. Merciless. And even has his own beacon. I do foresee some more places being built. You know what's really funny, guys? When we fought him in his second stage, it was basically in the same place that we, our final stand was exactly where we summoned him. Somehow, this area right here was basically untouched by him. And then when we made our final stand, that's when he ate everything. This was, all this damage right here was in in 2 brief hours of him just eating everything. So you can see how much damage the Wizard Storm can deal when he's at 100%. So it's crazy to see all that. This world looks, it's nice. Like, yeah, it does. This place does have a good personality to it. I don't know if you're making a joke or not, but it's really nice to see what this world has become after a catalymistic. How do you say catalymistic?
Here's what. Catalytic.
That one. A catalytic event on that affected an entire server that went on for multiple weeks, I might add. It's good to see this world is still thriving somehow, even after so much was taken from it. And by taken, I mean taken. When those blocks got eaten by that thing, it's gone for good. Yeah, it's like 100% gone. There's no retrieving that. Like, at least when you mine for blocks and stuff, you get a little bit out of it, you know? You gotta be, but there was no benefit from that thing eating stuff. And the worst part is, we summoned it. We decided to, you know what, let's summon this giant thing. What's the worst that can happen? That! But I think that pretty much that's pretty much it for the comparison between post or pre-Java / Wither Storm event and post Wither Storm event. So it was just nice showing you guys a comparison. Don't forget, anyone watching this, to like, subscribe, and continue to watch your boy FredMister, who you can find on YouTube and Twitch and anywhere else at FredMister2000. Yeah. And for the people watching the stream, I'm gonna take a fat shit when I get back. We're gonna make funny videos. I'll see you all in a bit.